puertorriqueño y provinciano como tú, por el desarrollo del agro y el expositor ganadero en la región, ex candidato a la alcaldía de la Municipalidad Provincial de Cristicanchi, Grimaldo Jiménez Ochoa, al Congreso, escribe el 118.
La Dolce Vita. Sorry? ¿Qué te van a pedir? What, Dolce Vita?
You're really running commentary of Cusco in the main square?
Yeah, main square. I mean, we found where we were looking for.
Plaza what?
Plaza de Armas, and right next to us is, down this way is number 2. There's a cathedral over there, and the Campagna is over there. And the fountain is in the middle, and this is seriously just like Kathmandu in Nepal, except there's Spanish hippies. It's a great little spot. 150,000 to 300,000 people, depending on who you ask. We're about to have lunch.
Thanks, darling.
Right.
A 3.600 metros sobre el nivel del mar. Punto más alto entre Cusco y Machu Picchu. Desde ese punto descenderemos hasta...
The mist. Shit. This guy's living on.
This is the god of thunder. Instead, possesses moving a strange figure that looks for all the world like a puma with blazing eyes. Near the sundial runs a narrow canal, which is probably Cusco et comme représente l'ensemble des terrasses proches du Peru.
Finally in Machu Picchu. We came from the south of Cusco. We are at the northwest of the city of Cusco. But now, because at midday, very close midday, we are about 19 degrees. In some cases, we arrive until 23 degrees, the temperature here. Machu Picchu is a Quechua word. Machu means old, and Picchu means peak, mountain. So this is the old mountain. When Hiram Bingham arrived to Cusco, he was looking about the travels that Simón Bolívar, who was a liberator of many countries in South America, made. He was not looking about the archaeological groups, some about the travel of Simón Bolívar. But arriving in Peru, he asked about the archaeological groups. He was not an archaeologist. He was a teacher of history. He was looking and he read something about the Vilcabamba place. He was looking about the last refuge of the Incas people was Vilcabamba, who was one agriculture worker. He asked about some archaeological groups surrounding these Vilcabamba mountains. And these people said, yes, we know, Machu Picchu is at the highest point of this mountain. If you want, tomorrow morning we can go with you for to build all these archaeological places. Machu Picchu is one of the most famous archaeological groups that we have in all of Peru, maybe in South America. The Spanish people didn't arrive for to see this place. The Spanish people made the way by the river, but they didn't saw this archaeological Vilcabamba. Hiram Bingham believed that maybe the Indians, they have a mistake, because maybe this was Vilcabamba. He was very sure that maybe this was Vilcabamba, because this is the biggest city that we have since Cusco. By train you saw many archaeological groups. These were special religious places, house that we have at the top. This is the control house that they have especially for the Inca trail, because they have to walk. They didn't use transportation for to arrive here. So this is the control area for to have the Inca trail. We saw by train the Inca area. Until down, we have the Inca terrace. This was used especially for the agriculture, especially for the crops of potatoes. This place, this is the royal area where the nobility lives. On the Inca's construction, we have, on the highest points, we have the nobility. On the lowest areas, the common people. So this is the royal area. There we are going to stand. This is the astronomical observatory. We are going to see one special stone and where they can see, especially the change of the seasons, the change of the solstice and the equinox. This is the sacred area. There too we are going to visit the temple of the... This is the common area where the people who work the textiles, the ceramics, and of course the chosen woman, the virgins of the sun, they live on these houses. We are going to see this special place. In this common area too, we are going to visit the temple of the condor, because the condor was a sacred animal for the Incas. They represent on this place the temple of the condor. We are going to visit all of this place. The fifth area is Huayna Picchu, the young mountain. This one that we have in front, very cloudy now, through the steps. So it's a very hard way. We are not going to visit this place, but we are going to see the way, the steps, and how the people walk, climb until this area. On this Huayna Picchu, we have at the highest point, we have the Temple of the Stars. On the lower area, while we are walking, we are going to talk many things about this place. Okay, let's go. Are you ready? Let's go. Snakes. Yeah, snakes we have. But not poisonous snakes. When they clean all of this place of Macchu, on the 1920, we had some accidents with the people. Yeah, because the snakes was the problem here. Okay, finally, we are going to...
El fondo representa el mundo de arriba, encima de este mundo, y la serpiente de otro, con la luz,
Descent world and lower world. Each world was represented by one animal, condor, puma, and snake. Here they built the temple of the condor. Yeah. The ceramics, and of course these stones that we have here, this was for to dry the ceramics. There is another new theory about this place, because they say maybe this was used like a mirrors. And how do they can see? They can sit on this way, and of course it's more easier to stay here to see the constellation of the stars, the movement of the sun and the moon. And Cusco was very important place here, the room of these mirrors for to see the constellation of the stars. From here we are going where the virgin women, they can stay, the concubines of the Inca. We are going to pass by this way for to see. Now we are going to visit one special altar where they practice the sacrifice. Let's go. This is what we know. Prepare the chicha, the beverage, the alcoholic beverage made by corn that we have until now. So they have to cook too. And they made especially the clothes for the Inca and the nobility. These were the chosen women. They were young people that they brought from the Indian communities to the Incas constructions, to many, many Incas in all of the places. By some pieces of wood, the floor was made on this way. There are some dintels there where they support the floor of the second level. Look at these windows that we have on the second level. This was used for to have fresh air because the storehouse was on the second level. Many people ask about the Baibat bathroom. They find some canals that goes until the precipice, of course for the water. On the Incas time and until now, the Indian people, they use the ashen. They can pass, they can put a special cords for to pass them the roof. This was used for these purposes. This was restored by the archaeologists of this contemporary time. raining a lot because here rains a lot. They built very, very easy. Look at these houses that we have. Many classrooms that was used especially. Hide and Bing and find 176 bones and mummies and 125 were of women. This is the reason why they suppose maybe this was a special secret place for the chosen woman. The second theory says because the location of Machu Picchu is very special. Maybe this was a fortress. Because surrounding Machu Picchu only we have precipice and we have the river. This is the reason why they think and they say maybe this was a fortress. The third theory says that maybe here on this area especially because the biologists and they study about the altitude and the temperature that we have on these terraces. This was especially for the crops of coca leaves. So the best production of the coca leaves that the Incas had was here in Machu Picchu, especially on this. Fourth theory says that maybe this was the University of Idolatry. And what do they want to learn on this university? The ceramics to the students, and they can learn about the religion of the Inca site. From here we have a nice view. Look at the houses that we have on this area. All of these houses are of the common people. Since there we have the Inca trail for to came until here. On this place, some years ago, the archaeologists, they went for to clean this archaeological group. Was impossible because was millions of mosquitoes. Many of these workers, they died with the malaria and paludism. This is the reason why they lived, and after 10 or 15 years again, now they are cleaning, they are restoring this archaeological group because are millions of mosquitoes. Now on this contemporary time there is no more mosquitoes, no paludism, no malaria surrounding this area. This is the reason why maybe 600 years before was the reason why they abandoned this place, because when the Spanish arrived on 1530 about, maybe they don't want to go. If you try, we are going to go very slowly. This is the most beautiful view that we have in all of Machu Picchu. So try to climb. If not, don't worry. You can take this way and climb to the tree that we have, this alone tree that we have there. There, please wait for me. With the group, we are going to climb by this way. Steps. This was like a communication steps. How is your hair? How? Yeah. Okay. Now let's go. Yeah. One goes to the highest mountain, Machu Picchu. Since there we have Machu Picchu mountain. The altitude there is 3,050 meters above sea.